Howdy ho guys, this is Omer from MMOs.com and we're going to be doing a Sunday Funday video for Crush Online. I'm joined with...
Altai?
Gumble?
Matt?
And that's the gang here.
That's the crew.
We're going to crush it today in Crush Online.
The puns. There's too many puns available thanks to
This game came out when? I think like in May or something, or more recently?
It launched on
More
Steam
recently,
recently. Wasn't available? Yeah, September-ish. Anyway, let's go join a battle. It is a MOBA/RPG. So when it'll pop up on our screen, like when a battle starts, we can just join one.
Oh, I turned that
Or you
off.
can hit M and you can go to any of the places. Like, where are we?
All right, let's just click on. We can auto walk. You guys want to auto walk towards Ashnor Hill, Ash Color Hill.
Let me find out the map first. This map is very confusing.
Why?
I see it, guys.
It's a 3 factions battling it out. This is like a planet-side map right here.
Are you sure you want to move the guy out? Sure.
Let's go towards let's auto move over here, okay? Ash Color Hill.
Okay, hold on.
It's towards the middle to the right in the green lane.
Hit M and just literally right-click it, and it'll send you there.
Yeah.
So this is like a Chinese poor man's planet side, but instead of a shooter, it's a MOBA RPG.
But get this, guys. Get this. Every channel in the game, and your character can go through channels, has a different map. Not like the map is different. It's the same map, but each faction controls different territories. It's a different battle goes on in every single channel.
That's not bad.
So if we go to one channel, like one faction will be dominating, another channel, a different faction is dominating.
Oh, that's actually a bit weird.
But it is weird because I feel like it kind of destroys persistence when
Well, just think of the channels like servers then.
Yeah, that's true. If you can swap between servers that way, but then it doesn't kind of make the battle like almost feel a little meaningless.
Yeah, but that's always the case in these kind of games because the territory changes hands so often that it's kind of meaningless. Because whatever you spend time, taking, some 12-year-old is gonna take it all back at night anyway, like 3 a.m.
That's true.
While you're all sleeping.
All right, if we enter the area, we're in a war.
I don't know how much PlanetSide you guys played, but like PlanetSide 2, it was literally just a meat grinder. Like, you literally just throw yourself at the other enemies until somebody makes like their wave hits harder and like knocks everyone else down.
All right, so everyone should know we are actually in a war right now. This is basically, it's an RPG, and you have the map where people are battling. We got these Fisher warriors, and that's why they're called Fishers. But whichever team reaches 10,000, if we reach 10,000 TP in the top right, we basically win the war over here, and this territory belongs to us.
Or the nexus in the middle, let's kill it.
Or if we defeat the boss. Oh, there's a player. Let's get him.
Enemy player.
Get him, boys.
It should also be noted that your territory can also be attacked by NPCs. And it's
enemy next, boys. Help me kill it. It's killing me. Oh god.
Yeah, you let the siege.
There's a lot of damage.
So they're NPC raised.
Matt, you're being attacked. Matt, you're gonna die. Matt, say your prayers. Oh, you live.
I made it. Yep.
Victory. Easy.
Wow, that was...
Guys, why are we so good at this game?
Oh, baby.
Oh, man, Pearl's invited me to join the Legion. I've just joined Pearl, too. Matt, see, 4 of us are Pearl in here.
Pearl's a very exclusive club, guys.
This Valencio invited both of us, so we're good. So click M again. Click M. We just captured this map. And, of course, there was, like, no enemy players here. There was 1 enemy player versus, like, 6 of us, so it wasn't even fair.
All right, where are we going?
We go to Sun Hill.
Sun Hill?
Fine, where's Sun Hill? Down there, fine. We're going to Sun Hill. Let's go auto move over there.
All right. All right, here's the goal this Sunday Funday. All this green territory, we got to take it all.
Every single one?
Wait, why don't we take Rotten Twig Wood first?
Yeah, it's on the way. Let's go. Well, the auto move will take you there anyway. Let's go take this.
Yeah. Fine.
All right, so again, this
is... where am I? Okay, I'm right here. Cool.
The thing about this game, too, is it's a weird mix of, MOBA, persistent MOBA, and RPG. So you do have levels. I'm only level 18. I just got teleported back over here, but you get to max level 30, I think.
30 is the max?
Yeah, it's very short. And then once you reach max, it's all about, it seems like, gear grind and upgrading your gear and getting your gear that way. So you do reach max level easily in a couple hours, honestly. But maybe a little more than that, but it goes pretty quick.
It took me about an hour to get to 20.
Yeah.
So I'd say 2 hours, maybe, to get to 30 then.
And then your gear has a max level too.
Yeah,
your
30.
Your gear has like,
for weapons.
Okay, to be honest, I kind of like that concept of a MOBA/MMORPG. But after hearing that the max level is only 30, that kind of dampens my spirit a little. Because at that point, why bother with the MMORPG aspect? If it's only going to take an hour or two. Besides the gear grind.
That's true. Let's go take the right side this way. Actually, we just took
right side.
Take next. Take the next.
Just take the next.
Actually, I actually wanted to talk about that because I think my my biggest criticism of this game, right, is that it feels like they had a MOBA, right, and then they took it and like forced an MMORPG into it, because like you can see it, like the maps are all MOBA sized, and like every time you change the map, you lose your SP. It doesn't feel like it was originally supposed to be an MMO.
This guy just zoned in here, guys. Let's kill him. Why can't I hit him? Is he
I think
bugged
we just
out?
go for the Nexus.
He's
Keep
bugged
zoning
out.
in and out. Yeah. Alright, follow Juicy Man. Juicy Man knows what's up.
I like Juicy Man. He's a reliable guy.
So I want to talk a little about the mechanics too for people watching. Essentially, beyond levels, you do have some. You don't actually level up your abilities Q, W, E, and R.
Here we go.
which is
Follow this
typical
golem.
MOBA, MOBA skills. Instead, as you get kills in a single map, you gain something called SP, which are soul points, and you can actually upgrade your gear. This helmet, for example, every time you upgrade it, it gets bonus stats. Attack +5 for the first one, ability power +5 for the next one, and this one gets stats and so forth. That's really your progression on an individual map. But oddly enough, when you leave a map, every single map has its own standalone like level. So all that resets when you leave the map.
I like that. It makes sense. Otherwise,
I like that
what's the
too.
point?
I like that
It
too.
does make sense, you're right, in the scheme of the game.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind that because you know what? All right, from a PVE perspective, because I've only just started PvPing with you guys now. I'll go like I'm a D class.
I'm a D
just like
class
high
too.
school.
I
Nice.
got C.
Oh man, Matt just one-upped us with the C class.
Alright, guys, to Sun Hill. To Sun Hill, where we talk.
All right, let's go, team. We're taking this whole green zone, all right? We're
Taking,
going.
we're taking the whole map tonight, alright?
So the reason why I like it is, say you're PvEing and you have to kill a boss. So what I did was it actually forced me to kind of grind mobs almost passively, so it's not as engaging, but it's a grind. And then once I max out all my items, now I feel that I'm strong enough to actually fight against the boss mob. So it creates a sense of progression for each isolated area. From a PvE perspective, if you have to take on a boss or something,
I like
instead
how
of just
nobody
like
wants to take
rolling
this
in
tower.
and being strong enough. Did a lot of damage to me.
Quick.
I literally two-shotted me. Literally two-shotted me.
Really?
Whoa.
Don't worry, it three-shotted Matt too.
Back off, boys. Back off, boys.
Look at this
Doesn't matter.
warrior.
We respawn here anyway. I think we just give them TP if we die.
Look at
next
this
game.
guy, dude. He sucks. Get him.
Alright, let minions tank.
Don't
Gumby,
let the tower hit you. Don't let the tower hit you, Gumble.
It's not gonna hit me. I'm
Something
the
that's
man.
quite odd about this game, though, is there aren't like mobs or like minions. For,
No, there are. On
each
some maps
year.
there are minions.
There's an ogre on this.
I've seen minions on some.
Oh, we got an ogre. We got an ogre, boys. We got this.
Oh, okay. That I have not seen yet.
Okay, so I was actually wandering around, and on a map with no other players, it was just one side versus another a side of empty
Altai
players.
got it.
There were some minions.
Altai
spawning.
got it.
A lot of minions actually.
Oh,
I don't
baby,
know
their
how to
Nexus.
Summon them then.
Their Nexus is
Just
exposed.
this guy.
All right, I do like no damage to this guy. He's got some pretty solid armor.
Never know, right?
He's gonna kill all of us somehow. It'd be pretty hilarious.
Nah, he sucks. Get him.
All right, get him, boys. Gank him. Another weird thing.
Oh
you
no,
can
I got
actually-
towered.
Oh no!
So you can actually use potions in battle as well, and all your gear carries over into these battles. So whichever, if you have a better weapon, a higher tier weapon, it's going to help a lot. We're all using pretty awful awful gear right now, and we seem to be winning pretty convincingly because there's just so many more of us than the enemy.
We picked the right faction.
That's usually the best strat in war, you know? Just
Have more dudes.
Have more dudes on the field.
Somebody said Xena says Crush Line. What a terrible name for a game, LMAO. It's like they pulled a random name for the. Oh god, why is it still hitting me? For the dictionary and then just used it.
Actually, okay, so let me talk about the name.
They're just standing on the Nexus, like.
The name is pretty silly, right? Because crushing items is one of the principal parts of the game. Basically, you collect lots and lots of loot, and if you click I don't know who's recording. I guess
I
it's
am. Yep. I
Omer,
can.
right? So if you press I, you see you have this huge inventory. We're done, Matt. We're so dead.
All right, these guys are higher. These guys have better gear than us. I see Gumble. Oh god.
You pick up items, and basically you have to talk to an NPC. You drag and drop like this rock, and then you click crush, and you get 3 more crafting mats. So a big part of the game is clearly crafting. So the name of the game is derived from a very small aspect of the
game,
actual
yeah.
gameplay. It doesn't make any sense. It's a pretty silly name. I mean,
All right, boys.
it could have just been called Crush Online and be about crushing your enemies. That would make sense, but no. It has to do with crafting. In a
Also-
game focused not on crafting.
Honestly, the cool thing is the ability to switch weapons. Spacebar does change your
Get to the
weapons.
Nexus, boys. We got a giant bear there to tank.
And when you change your weapons, you have basically a whole new set of abilities. And they don't even share the same cooldown, so you can I can ult this guy with my R, and then I switch to spacebar,
I know I become a giant bear.
and I
that's
get my
what
ult
want.
back. So basically,
Oh,
there is actually a
baby.
good amount of micro involved and like actual mechanics involved in fighting somebody of equal skill between switching between abilities.
Oh, we
'Cause
got
again,
this.
your cooldown. Oh, I got a D. What about you guys?
D.
Where to next?
I killed
Sunflower
her.
plane?
All right, next point, boys. Next point. Look at this world PvP. Easy.
Sunflower plane, let's go.
All right, sunflower plane. All right, let's go attack.
Everyone's going. We're all going.
We got a
is
train of
hilarious.
look at everyone go.
So,
Alright.
okay, for those of you watching who are a little confused still, imagine you're playing League or Dota, right? League of Legends or Dota, but you can have more people on the map than the other team. So you can have like 20 guys on your team, and they have
First-
like 5 guys or 4
Seems
guys.
fair. Seems fair. Oh, this is a big map.
Oh, they got good mobs on this map too.
All right, let these guys tank. Juicy Man can tank.
Juicy man.
One thing that I,
Hmm.
small complaint, when you have a quest for mobs like this, they don't count if you're actually taking over someone else's territory.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
the PVE you kind of have to do in like dungeons that are scattered throughout the world, and they're very small dungeons, but you know that's where you do your PVE.
A little repetitive too.
Yeah, so I want to talk about the crux of my main complaint with this
Yeah,
game.
please. I was just gonna ask you to
Because
lay it
what
on.
you're seeing here is like, okay, there's some gameplay going on. It seems kind of decent, but the core of this game happens to be you basically need to farm lots of money to be able to upgrade your gear. And it's the thing is, you start with a weapon, you can upgrade it, and at first you spend all your upgrade gems on upgrading your starting weapon to like level 30. It's a waste of time. That's a trap because it's it's not worth upgrading your newbie weapon because newbie weapon sucks, and you can actually get better gear. So you want to save your upgrade points for one. But the crux of the game is you
Oh, that's dead.
you're spending most of your time when you're not playing AFK in a dungeon. And the reason you AFK is your character will auto aggro anything that spawns, right? So you find a spot in a dungeon that you can kill very easily, and you just go AFK there. And then you will constantly keep grinding enemies and auto looting. So I see people in a dungeon, I'm walking around, there's like 20 guys AFK in different spots. I'm like, what are they doing? And then a monster respawns, they attack it, and they get gear that way, and they can crush it for gems.
They don't get gear. They just get crafting mats.
Well, you can find gear from enemies, and then you can crush that
I don't
gear.
have an issue with that because you're not using skills and they can easily die unless they're grinding stuff that's lower than their level.
But the thing is, the PvE isn't like a big component of the game. The PvE is just a grind.
I disagree because I have a full quest log. I don't know what PvE is like at 30. I imagine you're still grinding for mats and stuff.
It's very clear that this game is not about PvE. It's
I
just
don't know that
overall
many
emphasis-
games that like the PvE isn't just a grind these days. Like, I mean, it's just kind of the nature of PvE, unless they're constantly adding.
All right,
new-
Tony's tanking. Tony's tanking. He decided to man up.
Oh, let's do it.
yeah, we got our ogre tanking this too.
We're shitting on red. They suck.
Yeah, because they're like AFK, so they're not, like poor red, poor green over here rather. We're gonna take all of green's territory. All right, everyone.
That's a plan. That's a plan. All right, another Nexus down.
C. I gotta see.
Good.
I got a D,
Nice.
man. I gotta up my game.
I got a D as well. All right, Raging Wind or Ice Storm Plane.
Raging
I should
Wind
just
and
follow
Ice
these guys.
Follow the
Good
train.
guys.
Follow the wind train right here. All right?
Yeah, but I mean, it may not be fair to say because I mean, I'm sure there's some way to fix it with procedural content or something, but maybe not because didn't Spiral Knights have procedural content and it was still repetitive? But anyways, like the core of PvE is that if there's not constantly a new stream of PvE, it's just repetitive. It is plain repetitive.
But
at
it's
some
not even
point.
like innovative at all because the combat doesn't really feel fun. I have like these 4 MOBA abilities, and
Yeah, there's a good criticism.
like people say, oh, the combat in MMORPG isn't fun. Like I don't think you've experienced not fun combat till you've played the PvE in Crush Online. You just kill enemies and it doesn't even feel like
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, that's just kind of MOBA's combat isn't conducive to.
the thing about
PvE
MOBAs, the difference is
experiences.
MOBAs at least have, you have different heroes. There's more variety. You got 3.
Click tab,
heroes
guys.
to
Look at this sick fair match of like a MOBA where we have like
Oh,
15
no.
players against 0. Seems fair, boys. Seems fair. Okay, but before people
Yeah.
blame this on the MOBA factor, you have a MOBA like Master X Master, and it has much smaller, basically MOBA PvP, and also some bigger PvE content. And I thought that was a lot of fun because it was action oriented. It was very you had to dodge enemy.
Yeah, I think that Master X Master in specific is really riding on its action combat.
Yeah, but the MOBA element was cool too. And it was I didn't like the PvE, but now that I look back on it after playing Crush Online, it just does it better. The PvE was actually surprisingly decent compared to like you wouldn't think MOBA would have any half decent PvE. Like it's just weird to see PvE in a MOBA, but it does it pretty well.
What is tower creation?
You know what this game is to me? This game is a fine way to pass time when you have nothing else to do.
But is it a fine way? Like,
I don't see an issue with this.
Honestly, I'm having more fun with this than I have in a lot of our other Sunday Fundays.
Hold on.
This is just mindless.
Is there any meaning for us taking this territory? Do you feel any sense of accomplishment?
What? Do you feel any accomplishment in like the last few Sunday Fundays, like random games? Was that one that we all liked, or Hero Online or something?
What?
What was that?
No, Heroes and Jones is awful.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Was there any meaning taking places there? What does that mean?
No, but there wasn't supposed to be meaning. It was lobby-based, gameplay. This is trying to have a persistent world.
There's a campaign map. There's a campaign map in Heroes and Generals.
Well, when we played Heroes and Generals, it was a bit of a disaster. It's not even on YouTube. Last Sunday Funday. I don't know what you mean by being meaningful. I mean, is this game a balanced war game, or is it just kind of like a mishmash of half-assed elements?
It is a mismatch of half-assed elements. That's what it is.
But that's fine. But you know what? I actually enjoyed this.
I'm enjoying this.
Hold on. Wouldn't this be more fun if we just played against like 10v10 on a single map? There's only one map.
Maybe, but you're also entrenched in MOBAs.
So you prefer to do 15 versus 0? Is that your kind of game?
Yeah, this is fun.
15 versus 0.
This map, click MMOR. Like this map turning more blue.
Neat.
Yeah, turning more blue he's giving me a sense of accomplishment.
It's true.
Of doing 15 versus 0?
Sure. I don't care.
I think
wars are one-sided.
Yeah, I think one of the things is like, I mean, you say this is like, it has no meaning, right? But I've always felt that with high-level content in like any MMO. Like everybody's like, I felt so great when I killed whatever raid boss, and I'm like, I felt so great for about 5 seconds, and then I realized that I have to do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
No, in MMORPGs, when guilds seize territory in territory wars like in Perfect World, I'm not saying it's a perfect example because Perfect World it was very pay to win, right? When guilds seized territory in that game, there was meaning. You got something for it. Your guild got something for it.
This is not competing with those kind of. Look, this is a game, right? I started this literally 1 hour ago. Okay, 1 hour.
Yeah.
So I'm 2/3 of the way to max level. I'm participating in PvP. I'm taking territory. I've literally taken 10% of the map so far.
Are you having fun shooting this elite black ghost, which is bugged out that you can't damage? Is this fun?
I feel like I'm getting a full experience in a very short amount of time. It's it's casual, friendly, fun little. Okay, this is not something you're gonna play for obviously 100 hours.
I'll die. I'm shooting a ghost who's just bugged out and I can't shoot him. That's
a bug. Every game has something like that.
In a 15 versus 0 MOBA where there's nobody in this map and we're taking territory, which gives us God knows if anything.
Okay, but that's the other faction's fault.
The PvE wasn't fun. And I think the only reason people are online right now...
The PvE, don't say it wasn't fun. It wasn't great, but it was no worse than 100 other games.
No. I have a sense of
Hero
progression.
Online.
I have a sense of progression.
Nine Dragon. I can name 100 free-to-play RPGs where the combat was no better than this game.
No, you can't because it felt more meaningful.
No, it didn't.
Yes. This is literally the epitome of no meaning grind.
But here's the thing. Okay, you keep saying meaning, and everyone keeps talking about meaning. Can we get away from that? Because honestly... The whole talk about meaning is totally meaningless. I have no idea what it means. On YouTube,
it means something different to everyone.
I never appreciated a level up in a random game than I do right now. Like I really appreciate the fact that like when I level up in like even if it's like Shea or like Hero Wars, like I never appreciate it as much as I do right now because I realized in this game it means 0.
Oh, here we go. We've got a war against monsters.
Mean 0. There's only 30 levels. You're gonna hit max level soon. Isn't that cocool?
I wonder if it's based on leagues.
I like hitting max level in games.
But the thing, also think of it this way: if the enemy team did have players, we would be meaningless. We'd be useless for this combat. You know why? We don't have maxed out gear, so we would just die like 10 times faster than they would.
Good thing
we don't.
Good thing. All right, look, hold up. I gotta explain this again. Click MMOR. Look, we've taken at least 6 territories so far, right?
Who cares?
But listen, that I feel more accomplishment and meaning there, right? And the fact that I'm 2/3 of the way to max level than I have in a lot of the other games we play.
Listen, at least when I play like a Duke MOBA, like Heroes Evolved, the Chinese pay-to-win MOBA, at least I'm playing 5v5 in a not a fair game because it's pay-to-win, right? But at least like there's combat. There's like
talk about meaning, Omar. I say if you play a game that's not persistent, there's no meaning at all. Who cares if you win that match? It has no equation on the rest of them.
It's more fun.
Oh, fun is different. You said meaning.
So,
a game or a league, right? Around a league has 0 meaning. Absolutely. Besides your
You have persistent ranks. What? There's a persistent ladder throughout the
Meaning is a meaning. Alright, I'm done then. We gotta get past this.
I just want to point out that this is a persistent war and this is a valid move. If they're not going to send anybody out here, I mean.
Exactly.
But why should they? They lose nothing for it. Why should they? Imagine you're green. Imagine you're green, okay? Oh, wow, these assholes taking our
But you
base.
don't lose anything
Wait a
in
minute. Let me
planets.
just
What do you
change
do
channels
now?
to channel 1 where we have control of the whole map and I'll hang out there instead.
Yeah, the channel thing is a different conversation.
So the meeting is gone. When you can just change channels to a channel that, you know, you're winning
Okay,
in.
there are 5 channels in this, and maybe you can make an argument that there should be 1 or 2 channels tops,
Yeah.
depending on the player base, right?
I agree.
That's fine. That's a fair nitpick, but that doesn't get rid of the point of the game.
I don't know. I don't think there's the point of this game.
So wait, I don't get. Does this map that we're on right now not have a nexus?
That's a good
No, we're
point.
fighting monsters. Right now it's an AI and.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so-
it doesn't have a nexus. We gotta
So,
go
so
somewhere
on
else.
this map we will we
No,
can
right-
capture
right here-
10,000 TP. We capture it.
Oh, okay.
Right here
so
we get
gotta
2
grind. We gotta
people
grind.
killing mobs, yeah, and get 10,000 TP. We get it, yeah.
Or if you kill the boss, and the boss will eventually spawn.
Okay.
The boss is fucking deadly. I accidentally spawned it earlier. I think you do it by like going back to your nexus or something, or maybe it just spawned. I don't know. It just was too coincidental.
All right, the whole point of a game is to be fun. I agree, and I had more fun in Heroes Evolved, like a garbage Chinese
Hold
pay to win game. I had infinitely more fun.
Okay, but here's my thing. This is just one, like Altai has been trying to say, this is casual oriented. Even if it's got a grind, like that's the thing about casual games, right? They have casual gameplay that requires you to play a long time so that it hooks you.
But do you think
we
people
can
are
get
gonna play this for a
existential
long
stuff.
time?
I'm ready to get existential. I'm
All right,
always
all right.
down.
Yeah, I wanna emphasize that again. Well, listen. What other MMORPG? Well, what other game can I jump in? Right, play for 3 hours, 4 hours, get the complete MMORPG experience, 1 to max.
How is that a complete
Gear,
experience?
I get gear. Okay, I upgrade my gear. I do some quests. I kill 5 rats.
Any Chinese
Then-
browser game. Any Chinese
Then
browser game.
listen. No. They play themselves.
You,
Okay,
no,
and then-
you
and
could
then
play. You could
I
play.
jump in-
So does this. You stay AFK in a dungeon. You level up the max level doing nothing.
You know what? You say you could play that, but actually, Ignition, you literally have to fight it to be able to actually play it.
All right, but I'll tell you. You go AFK. By the way, if you want to get gear in this game and get anywhere in this game, you
Okay.
go AFK in a dungeon. That's how you do it.
Oh, but guess what? I didn't do that though. See,
No, but you
I'm-
will.
Oh shit!
But either
shit.
you will quit and never play this game
Erhan,
again,
run,
or you will do what
run.
I just said. Those are the
Yes,
only 2
you're
options.
right. You're right. Okay, this game I can play it for 5 hours, right? Get the max level, do
You will-
PvP till I'm bored, right? And then uninstall it, and I would have got the full experience.
This isn't PvP. This is PvE.
I don't know about you, bro, but I took 6 maps. all right?
Yeah,
I took-
6
I took 6
PvE
zones.
maps.
I feel
6
accomplished.
PvE maps. That's okay, but that's what it is.
Whatever. What does
you
that
guys can
matter?
kill the boss, please.
We're trying. It's
At least
just
this
thing
boss
is-
does these cool like things you
Yeah,
can
Yeah,
dodge.
boss
we're
is
doing
pretty
raid. We're
hard.
doing a raid, bro. All this in 3 hours. How exciting!
This guy
So
does
in 3 hours,
Let me make a comparison for you, since you said you had more fun in Heroes of Evolved. I've had more fun in my 2 hours here than I've ever had in a single MOBA. Because I hate
Oh my!
MOBAs.
Ready?
God damn, 3
I will-
damage! What the?
I'm ready. I'm making a prediction right now. This game will have 0
Sure.
players in 2 months max.
Okay, that's fine.
And the only reason you see players online right now, do you know why I see players online? The game
No.
encourages being online AFK. Both from the experience of AFK grinding and from getting you get VIP points for every minute you're online. And you need those VIP points to get more of
let's
those
keep
gems.
killing these mobs, because that boss ain't dying.
But
The boss ain't dying. No,
we have to kill these mobs forever.
No, we're third there.
Oh, this sucks actually. Look how long this is taking. I bet if you kill a boss, you gain a big.
No, if you kill the boss, you insta take it.
It's insta.
Yeah, no, the invasions, the PvE invasions need work, like rebalanced, but it's probably just to give the other team a chance to
Not lose
Well,
their
we
whole
can just skip
territory.
this and go
Yeah.
to Earth of Abyss. There's a fight going on
Fine,
there.
let's go there.
Or Earth of Abyss. Let's go.
All right, I'm auto moving.
Wait, where?
Earth of the Abyss.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go to? Okay, we can go there. That's fine.
I mean, it's
Uh,
bottom right, and then we can just from there we can go to Evil's Wood after.
Oh, I got hit.
Nice,
Oh,
Byron.
nothing.
Shu left MMOs.com to do MMO Huts podcast. She didn't actually.
No,
do that.
she was actually she's driving back to LA to her home in
Yeah.
Vegas.
I didn't even know they had a podcast.
No, Zenus, of course.
Jokes are hard to express in chat.
Okay, so
Sarcasm.
there's one battleground that's actually 1v1 and it's not completely broken. Let's go join
Yeah,
that.
Earth of Abyss, right?
Let's go make it
We're
broken
gonna
right
wreck that
now.
guy up.
I'm 90% sure if we go back to channel 1, we're gonna find more battles.
Yeah, channel 1 is the busiest channel. And the thing is, again, if you're ever losing like the persistent war, you can just switch to a different channel where your team is winning.
Okay, well,
I do think the channel thing is funny, but we've already had that conversation. I think we're all in agreement there.
yeah, they need fewer channels. That's fine. That's not an issue.
I looted like a million Thieves gloves. All right.
Why do I have a 1? What is this shit?
I've also looted 1,000 Thieves gloves. I'm not sure why.
Me too. And I can't equip them because I don't have enough EP.
Okay, so the
If
way
you guys actually want to do fights, we should go to channel 1.
Alright, so in terms of like the gear, they do a half decent job of balancing the gear because the more OP gear requires higher EP. So you can't have all OP gear. Alright, we're here. I can't don't tank that.
There's a tower here. What do we do?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Are we
I want to show off my really cool axe.
Do we want to face rush this? What are we doing?
Gumby's about to get dumpstered.
I'm done, Zod.
So we're just walking around it.
So yeah, walk around
I will
it.
say this: when you first play this game, the environment in that initial tutorial zone is so boring. I couldn't stand it. But this is nice, actually.
No,
This isn't
I
so
had
bad.
more fun in the tutorial zone doing basic quests. And,
What?
like, I felt like an actual
Omer, stop trying to
MMORPG.
bring it back to your shenanigans. I'm just talking about the environments here. This isn't such a bad environment for being the lanes. That first environment was bland. It was just dirt. Come
The
on.
first environment was like just mush. Like they took a bunch of colors, threw them together, swirled them around a little bit, and they got something.
I felt like I had a goal there, though. You know, I did the quests.
What do you mean
I
you had a
leveled
goal
up.
there?
I had a
You gotta go
goal.
here too. You gotta go here too. Kill the Nexus.
Kill these ghosts.
Why? I get no, there's
Why
literally no
anything?
meaning to killing a Nexus.
What does that mean, Omar?
Stop with the
League of
meaning.
Legends. Why do you
If
wanna
I get
kill
experience, maybe I don't know. If I get new skills, if I get
What,
something.
do you need numbers to go up to feel a sense of meaning in your life?
Yes. Well, in a game, yes. In a game,
Alright, so the achievement
it gives me a sense of
workplace
persistence.
is for you.
Oh my god.
We're gonna instate
look,
achievements.
I have no
MMOs.com.
doubt. I have no doubt this game will be a 0 in.
Who cares
One-
what it
2
is?
months.
I'm not saying this is game of the year, okay? All I'm saying is
it is worst game of the year. Maybe not.
What? Bullshit.
Listen.
There's no way. Trinity Wars came out this year.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, Trinity Wars. I had more fun in Trinity Wars than this.
Oh my god.
First of all,
you
it's not
are-
crashing.
Okay,
Game's not
now you're
crashing.
just trying.
It's got borderless window.
Don't worry, Gumby. Did you ever get
I
two
just-
shot by the tower? That was really fun, right?
I was busy listening.
That was his fault though.
It was my
I'm like-
fault.
Let's go.
Oh,
Run some
that's that too. Oh, we got a troll. We can tank it now.
All right, fine. We killed that troll. We
baby.
summoned the troll.
Oh baby, we got
We're
the tower.
banning some new words, including the word meaning.
Lunch with me? You probably. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely banning
We
that
banned
word.
the word meaning. How will we know what it means?
We don't know what it means. It's a
Alright, guys,
meaningless
let's
word.
kill this other ogre. Follow this golem. Let's go kill the Nexus actually.
Right. Where's he going though? Down
Bottom,
there. Okay.
bottom middle, bottom lane middle.
This has to be as boring as Metal Assault. Nice.
Honestly,
Alright, here we go.
yeah.
Hey,
Nexus
don't
going
call
down.
Metal Assault boring. We got a lot of crap in the comments for that.
honestly, I think Metal Assault was more fun than this.
We had so much crap for that.
Like I just
Yo.
look, Aaron, I'll tell. If this game just had like first of all, again, just switching between skills, like spacebar switching, weapons is kind of cool. You get different abilities. You can, it's kind of like Master X Max with switching tag teaming between players, right? And they each have set different set of abilities and separate cooldowns. So it's cool. There's mechanics to outplay opponents there. But in this, it just feels like this whole persistent war doesn't seem well thought out.
All right,
period.
Evil's Wood. Evil's Wood while we talk.
All right, Evil's Wood. We're going. Where is it?
All right,
Evil's
all right.
Wood.
I think you're underestimating the power of easy.
Do you
entry.
think anyone would play this in a month?
Listen to me. I downloaded this game. Okay, as soon I went to breakfast this morning, this afternoon, I should say. I got home at the 3:15. I installed the game. It was like 800 megabytes or something. I made a character.
War mode is like 100, so that's not.
I made a character. I got to level 20. Now I'm doing PvP. I'm taking zones. I feel accomplished. I'm taking all these little. The whole map's turning blue, baby. All this in an hour and a half. Okay.
The map
That's
turning blue.
cool.
How is that like? That's not like. But it's like if I complete a quest in a game, like yeah, I completed the quest. That's the same sense of feeling I get when this map turns blue. It's no different.
No, but not just the map turning blue. I got to level 20 out of 30, right?
So why
I
does
got
that
some
matter?
gear. I leveled up. I got some, I upgraded some gear. I got some masteries going on. Doing some PvP.
Oh, don't get me started. These masters, they feel so meaningless. Look at the stats. Forget meaningless. I don't want to use that word again. They seem so weak.
What? So does the League ones.
No.
It's just there to augment, basically.
Yeah. All right, boys. Let's take this ogre and then take the Nexus.
Kill this elite lizard, man. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you guys are seeing in this game.
Hold
I'm
on.
really not seeing
I'm
anything.
comparing it to other of these like, gimmicky, free to play. Not that.
MOBAs?
Not MOBAs necessarily.
Master X Master is beyond infinitely better. Beyond. It's like
don't I have
infinitely
to
better
play
doesn't do it
Master X Master
justice.
for like 10 hours before I can even play the mobile version.
No, you can get right
You
into
have
the game
to play
pretty
it for a
quickly.
long time before you're gonna be competitive. Yeah.
No, not at all. You can play if you play normal mode. The gear doesn't make any difference, so it's completely balanced if you play normal mode.
First of all, balance doesn't matter. I'm enjoying taking these empty maps.
Hold on. If you don't balance doesn't matter, you can grind and get the OP gear and then play the ranked mode. But if you play normal mode and Master X Master,
If I was playing this game like seriously, right?
Okay, I think
soon
the
as I
fact that
encounter-
ranked, like gear counts and ranked, is a good sign that you really need to grind for a while.
but gear counts here too in the persistent world battle.
No, I'm just saying, like with Master X Master, if it counts in ranked.
But you don't have to play. There's two
Yeah.
game modes. One counts, one it doesn't. I agree. It's stupid that in rank it does count, but that's because they're emphasizing the PVE, which that was my one complaint. The emphasis of PVE. It's cool that it's there, kinda, but having it required for ranked is kind of odd.
All
But
right,
you can
Canyon
still
of Earth,
play.
Canyon of Earth.
All right. Wow. It's 6. All right. We're taking Canyon of Earth.
Guys,
What happened to
this
Gumble?
whole map blue, baby.
What about
What happened to
Frostbite?
me? I'm busy with admin issues on a Discord. I'm coming there.
Really? What's going on?
Yeah. Just stupid shenanigans. Children never grow up.
Children never grow up.
They never grow up. It's an unfortunate thing.
All right. We're in Canyon of Earth. Let's go take this, boys. Capture the tower. This is a big map, though. Nope. All the towers disappeared. You gotta go here. And actually, in order to even like, our PV is kind of weak again because we don't have high level gear, high level weapon upgrades. Am I the only one in here? I might go tank this thing. It's kicking my ass. Let me switch between this. Molt does a lot of damage though. I don't know. This also again the player base looks half decent because the game encourages AFK staying online. That's the only reason we see have half decent number of players online. You guys want to switch to channel 1 after this, or you want to keep taking maps in this easy channel?
I mean, I'm happy taking maps. I don't know about you guys, but I'll switch if you guys want to.
I'm curious. I'll tell you, what sense of joy are you getting from making these maps blue? Hypothetically, the all blue, the whole map is blue. No, what?
I feel happy. Oh, ready? The map's all blue. Already, it's all blue after fighting engaging enemies for 10 hours. It makes no difference to me. The goal is making it blue.
How you get to the goal doesn't matter.
No.
So, you play an MMORPG. You start max level, or you have to earn. You play it and have fun to get the max level. What's better? The goal is still to get max level. It's still more fun to have an engaging experience.
This is engaging. I'm winning.
Yeah, 4 versus. You're winning 4 versus 0.
Hold up. Let's say there was other players on this map.
It'd be more
And
fun.
our goal is to take the map, right? Wouldn't it be optimal play to just skip to a place where there's enemy players and just go for the...
That's why the game as a whole is poorly designed. It would be better if you just queue for a map and you play 10v10, 15 versus 15.
So listen, then you're saying the whole persistent element in any kind of competitive game
No,
is...
in this game it's bad. They didn't do it right. It just feels like they tacked it on. I think
That's
Matt
how
said
most
earlier.
games are, though. You can literally.
Planet
just
Side's
use
exact
the
same
mouse.
way.
No, it's felt way more meaningful.
What?
Literally, the only difference is.
There's
the
also
Planet
one
Side
map. There's only one.
Oh,
There's no channels, so you can just change it on too.
No, but there's different servers, and just think of this. Think of the channels as servers. I don't know why that's throwing you off. Right? I don't know. I don't get why that's throwing you off.
I am beyond it. You can defend.
It's kind of like, okay, so in Planet Side, there are 3 different continents that you war over. If your side is losing on one continent, literally just go to a different continent.
But it's all one persistence.
What's the difference, though? The continents lock down individually.
Look,
You win continents
I wanna know-
It's basically
alright.
channels.
Matt, are you enjoying this 0 versus 10 game? Do you feel like we're accomplishing anything here?
Yeah, because there's a persistent war going on and we're taking territory. That's accomplishing something, regardless of what we're...
I have no sense of
again.
But if I play AFK Chinese game and I get the max level and a flaming gear, I didn't accomplish anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then let's go to channel 1. Alright, let's head up to
Fine,
channel 1.
I love that it disconnects you after you switch channels too. Channel move, channel 1. Pretty sure our channel is dominating channel 1 as well. We'll find that though. Alright, disconnected from the game server. And because we got
Doesn't make any
disconnected, by the
sense.
way, because we got disconnected, our VIP thing resets. So we have like we have less points now for the the VIP grind, which is another mechanic that encourages you to AFK play the game.
I just got in and have 67.
Mine might be back to 25. I had way
Weird.
more earlier.
Okay, they're fighting over Wind Mist Hill up there. And it looks like that's the major one that's going on right
Alright,
now.
let's go to Wind Mist Hill, boys.
Wind Mist Hill? What server you guys in?
The
Channel 1.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna make my life harder.
Okay, what if we click start over here? We get +1. A Spirit's Refuge. Should I push it? Matt, just click OK.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
I'll cancel it then.
Are we stuck?
Yeah, we can't go that way.
Okay.
Bugged out, yo. You can't do that. No, we can't go that way. Let's instead go to... I have a quest in...
Should be a thunderstorm door.
You guys want to go there?
Look how far it is. We can go there.
Fine.
At least there's people fighting.
I see nothing in Thunderstorm door. I just see exclamation mark though. What about you? Do
Yeah,
I participate?
Thunderstorm door was invaded.
Just hit
Movement.
start. Just hit start, and you get the teleport instantly.
Okay, there we go.
All right, let's go. Let's defend, boys. Let's defend. Again, I am curious what other people are going to say on. I'm curious what the Steam reviews are saying about this game. I haven't seen any of them yet because I'm playing not on the Steam version.
I found the player.
If he's got better gear than us, he can probably kill both of us.
Guess we'll find out.
He's just running. I snared him. I can't dive that tower though. Oh man, oh of course he just pushes up. Nice. Yo, Hugurix. Playing some Crush on. We're crushing him for Crush Online. Oh man, that guy just like two-shot him. Did you see that? That guy must be paid to winning. He must have bought something because he literally two-shotted that level 28. I like the guy's name in the global chat. All right, I'm curious what Yannick's gonna do. We can't even take this as a tower. How do we spawn the ogre? If we get enough points, we can use a siege minion. It requires 500 TP. Luckily, I have a potion of brisk that you buy in town with points, and it can be used during a war. I gain 500 soul points, so it actually upgrades my. I can upgrade my gear and faster.
I think I lost. I'm in you guys are in Thunderstorm's door, right?
Yeah, we need TP though. So without TP, you can't summon an ogre.
It's not letting me zone in. I don't know. You can't do that. It says.
Maybe there's too many players in here. No,
Maybe
it's 3v1.
Oh, I know why. The
like...
route I'm taking has like these shields on it. How'd you guys teleport there?
Because every once in a while they say like this place invaded, click start, you instant teleport there then.
So I think that's a good point. If you click M, I think the maps that have those like what do you call them? Those like almost like blue plasma shields. I can't get to those maps. I can't move past them.
Oh, I wonder if they were just recently taken.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Because if they were recently taken, it would make sense that they have protection for a certain amount of time.
Alright, Matt, you want to kill the Nexus? I have enough points to summon a siege minion, I think.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, wait, why don't my points disappear? Hold on. I had like 680, they all disappeared. I'm just gonna give it a second. I kill a few more of these elite black skeletons.
Oh, somebody else might have used them because it's 265
Oh, yeah,
for
there
everyone.
you go. It's map wide. So as your team kills PvE enemies, you gain TP, and you can use that to put. Again, there are some good ideas in this game, and I want to say on the positive side, some of the good ideas I like is the whole gear system because gear could work, and they do have a system in place to prevent OP gear because of the EP cost system where you have a max number of EP, and you can't wear gear beyond that. So really strong gear has higher EP cost. So you have to mix and match between gear that you like, and every gear has its own like abilities as you level up. As the gear levels up by putting your soul points into it.
There's an item that locks the map for 20 hours and takes 30 minutes to use. Okay then.
Well, so I can't wear this Ring of Life on top of my other stuff because it requires more EP than I have. I have 1600 and 7700. So there are good ideas, I think, in
Let's see if we can get to Windmist Valley.
All right.
We have to go up.
Windmist Valley, I can go there. It's letting me go there.
I'm running there right now. That's 13 versus 3. My kind of battle. Let's go, boys.
Or Fairies Wood is being taken. There's also Fairies Wood.
All right, I'm still running. I can't go to Thunderstorm Valley though. So I can't get to Wind Mist Valley.
There's got to be another way around.
Probably. Let me see where we are.
Oh, I'm getting ganked, guys. I'm on the other end of it now. Oh my god.
You on the other end of the? Oh, are you having fun yet?
No, I prefer the 0 versus 15.
I really think this game could have been okay if it was just a 10v10 in one map or 15 versus 15 in one map. I really think it could have done. Oh, did they start invading our map over here? Back at they're back at Thunderstorm Door, by the way. If you guys want to defend, because we just lost it and they just reinvaded.
I'm in Fire Spirit. Where's this?
We all got separated, boys.
I can't get to the Windy.
Well, Omer, I'm still here. I'm on the other side of the map.
Let's go kill some enemies to summon our ogre.
Oh, are they attacking us on Fire Spirit?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm actually defending our Nexus. Holy shit.
Yeah, defend it.
Shocking. If you look at, all right, one thing we should never even mention is if you look at the map, it's overwhelmingly blue. At least on this server. I don't know what that's like for every server, but
that will change though throughout.
I look at red. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories, 7, and then look at blue. I don't even want to count that.
All right.
If everybody just picks the faction in the middle, you're gonna have imbalance. Like okay, look, this isn't a game. Crush Online. If you're gonna play Crush, never take it seriously. It's just mindless.
But if I'm not taking it seriously, I'd rather play Heroes Evolved because it's a bad
That's fine.
game,
That's
but at least it's fair.
That's like your opinion, man.
All right. I mean, I take no joy in going through easy PvE and playing through just 15 versus 0 PvP. And if it's ever fair, like if it's 15 versus 15, I feel like it could be fun. And I would have a motivation to get the gear because there is some kind of balance system with the gear. This one Kadir guy, he defended it last time. We still won. Let's go get we need to kill a few more enemies to be able to summon our ogre. I'm gonna go kill some more PvE. Gotta climb to rank 1 and crush it.
Nice.
For the esports scene, yeah. Alright. We are at 425. One more skeleton. I can summon an ogre to tank. We should mention too, there are some other like strategy skills. There are some decent ideas because as you kill PvE, you get TP points. You can use them to like, in order to ping, it costs 10 TP for some reason. But you can summon these siege minions to take towers. But as you rank up to corporal, officer, and general, you get actually different abilities, which are kind of cool. You can resurrect allies if you're a general. You can freeze enemies. So you can unlock different like TP skills, and the TP is all shared, so like battle wide. They're decent ideas, but you know. What are you guys typing out over there?
We are having existential debates about the Marxist qualities of Crush Online.
Wow.
Chat. It goes deep here. Crush Online
I have
is a deep game.
successfully defended Fire Spirit. I don't know about you guys. it was a 5v5 in here. Now it's OV3. Everyone's leaving after we defended.
All right. You were probably in a nice balanced battle, and I feel like in the balanced battles it could be really good.
Everyone right clicks one guy, and whoever's better gear wins.
But at least there's some semblance of like challenge.
Where is Canyon Universe? They want me to go to Canyon Universe. Should I go to Canyon Universe?
Okay, click on M for a second. After you take a territory, is the territory taken back by mobs over time? If you look at Sunup, Campsite, and Totem Pole Peak, those were formerly blue, and now they're
I wish I could TP to you guys somehow.
They can be if you don't
Whistle
defend
Hill.
them, as far as I'm aware.
Guys, if we go to Whistle Hill, we can do some 12v1.
Ooh.
Alright. Victory!
There's definitely a population imbalance issue, but I'm not really sure how it was caused.
I think in games you can't let players. You can let players choose a faction, but you have to heavily incentivize them to choose the like unfair faction, like the weaker faction, to balance it out. Because you want people to play with their friends, but you don't want population to be completely whacked.
You know what game did factional warfare right? Blade and Soul. I don't know how it would work in this, but I like the fact you could just change your outfit and now you're in a different faction.
It was all based on what gear you wore. Like what
I don't know how that would work in this, but
I don't think the persistent PV MOBA PvP works. You have cool mechanics. I want to use the mechanics, but I never get a chance to because it's never fair. I want to outskill my opponents with my, my 2 sets of abilities.
Basically everywhere. Oh man, yeah. These little shields kind of block your path. If, I don't know how you summon them, but
There's an item that you can buy apparently.
so I can't. I gotta wait till a teleport prompt comes up, or I gotta just run for a long time.
Yeah, I got teleport prompt and raging wind. Guys, if we were in the top over there, it'd be 16 versus 0. Altai's kind of game. Let's get
Right?
there.
And the beauty is, if back there, you can just take everything behind their lines.
I know.
Because you can't get to those things because of the shields. Oh,
But they
war
can.
begins the Sky Mist Temple.
They can get through the shields. You do realize that, right?
Oh, they can get through it. I can't. Oh, shit. But how do you tell who put the shield down? I guess whoever controls
Because who owns it?
My god, it is 60. That's amazing. Yeah, max almost 30. You do max out pretty quickly. And they all have no kills because it's 16 versus 0. I switch back to my gun mode. AoE these guys. I don't know.
I don't like how, okay, so I'm trying to get into a new area. There's no bubble, but I can't load in. Doesn't say anything either.
Doesn't say anything in chat like you can't do that.
Oh, I can't leave
Can't
during
let
a
you
war.
do that.
You're right, man. That's a good eye.
I don't know. Fresh Online, I don't think it's gonna be a big success.
I will say it was more successful than I ever expected.
Really? I
Yeah,
mean, the fact that we do see people playing it, I do want to say that people are playing it right now.
How many people do you think are playing this game right now? Just off the top of your head, just give a guess.
I know because Sybil in the chat mentioned it and you mentioned it earlier.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say 500 because I heard
It's
the answer.
522. It peaked at 715.
It's higher
No, I
than
actually
Brazilian
expected
a
this
week
game-
after release.
It's true.
Guys, this
Probably
game, but the game encouraged AFK play too, though. You have to keep that in mind. There's no way 500 people are participating in this screen. I can count how many players are participating in battles. If you click M, you see how many people are in each map of our own faction. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then they have like 14 in the battlefield. There's a maximum of like 40 people playing on this channel, and this is the busiest channel, channel 1. So there's no way there's 600 people actually in this game. They're all AFK somewhere, getting those VIP points.
All right. Well, I mean, now that I can't easily get to a 0v5 because we changed servers, and there's all these little barriers, I'm ready to call it.
Wow. Jeff Stukas, I have been agreeing with you. I've criticized the game, but apparently I am a lone voice in attacking.
You were criticizing it to the extent that it has no value at all, which
Yes,
I don't agree with.
because the problem is if a game has 1 value or two units of value,
Okay, but
and other games have like hundreds, why are you playing the 2-pointer? This game does so much wrong.
I don't know how you scale value or what your value scale there is, but I've played far worse games than this. Again, I've seen the Abyss, and so have you. So I'm just surprised to hear you say
But
that
even
of all the games you've played, this is the one with 0 value. I would give this at least a 2 value.
This is better than a lot of games.
I mean, just to
Yeah.
put this in perspective, everyone, he actively said that the game that he called a scam had more value than this.
That's
Yeah.
a funny point.
that's true. That's true. I
That's
agree.
why you wanna
I
say,
still
"Alright, fine."
maintain it had more value.
You stick
It
by
was a
your
scam.
guns.
It was still a scam. Trinity Wars was no doubt a scam, but like, because it had some basic MMORPG elements. Like they just screwed up the formula here. This is like MMORPG elements and MOBA elements, and it's like it mixed together in a blender.
I
and
give that an interesting high 5. It tried for something. It didn't do that great.
Listen,
but you
if
know
you-
what? That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Gumby, if you mix raisins and turds, you still have turds. All right?
No, I have turds with
Gotcha.
raisins.
No,
If
are you
anybody
gonna eat them?
Because we're
Oh,
being
I never was
attacked.
gonna eat them in the first place. I don't like raisins.
We're being attacked at Long Road, guys. If anyone's
no.
nearby, help me defend.
We're capturing the raging wind right now.
All right.
This game has no depth. Animal Rock, I could not agree more.
I gotta say though, Omar, whoever first picked the faction, was it Matt or Omar?
Matt picked the right one.
You did a good job picking the right faction. It seems
Well,
to be
it
well
was
ahead of
chosen based on the description, so
Oh.
What was the description? I didn't read it.
basically they
We're the
were
best.
we're trying to take back our land from the people that stole it.
Wow. The other factions are like, we're gonna go steal all the land.
Basically, yes.
All right.
Yo, we should get to level 30 in this game, guys.
Also, the funny thing is when you do quests, it's most efficient to do quests by just one-clicking other enemies. Because the way kill contribution works is if you attack it at least once, you get kill credit for it. So all the quests, you just see a high level running around. You tag it once and then you walk away, and he kills it. You get the kill credit. It just seems very odd. It wasn't well thought out. There's some great mechanics in here. There are some good mechanics in Crush
Name
Online.
one. Name
I
one.
told you, being able to do gear system and being able to upgrade gear with your SP, because every time you get kills, player kills, you actually gain SP, and you can put those into your, instead of upgrading your Q, W, E, and R like every other MOBA, you upgrade your gear, and every point of gear upgrade gives you different stats. And it keeps it balanced with the fact that you can only wear a certain like amount of EP. EP, the stronger gear has higher cost, so you can't wear OP gear. I think the player base will be 0 in a couple months. That's my guess.
I'm sure it will. I don't think anyone would really dispute that. It's not exactly a game that has number one, I don't think it has any marketing behind it, and it's a bit of it is an oddball.
I won't give it
think
points
it
for
did well in
novelty.
Korea either. I don't think it did well in Korea.
It's a novel
I think-
game though.
I think
I'll give it
Erhan said
that.
this. I don't know if you said this before you started streaming or not, but this game, I agree to the extent that it's just too late. I mean, if this game came out, years ago, I think it would have done better. But in 2016, I mean, it's just we've seen too much of this.
The way I put it was, if this came out, let's say 3 or 4 years
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
as a browser game, it would have done okay. It would have been impressive.
Okay, fine. I agree with you. If it came out,
If it was a 3, yeah. If it was a 20, if this was a 2012 browser game, it would have done okay.
If it came out on the NACL thing that Google tried to push that failed big time, like Earth Eternal did.
I think this should have been on mobile. You have
Yeah.
4 abilities. I think this could do well as a mobile game. Just because it's kind of mindless, you could just like autoplay makes sense already.
but here's the
built
thing:
in.
was this
Just
game
think about
designed to be
one
mindless?
thing.
I don't think so.
On mobile?
I don't know. I
where
don't know
are
what
you gonna
design
put-
intentions are.
On mobile, where are you gonna put those 8 buttons for your gear? Like,
No. I get it. There's some issues that have to be worked out. Maybe it would just be automatic. I don't know. Maybe you would set priority. But I think that this could work as a mobile game over a
But
PC game.
the designers made it so you can instant switch between abilities, right? You're supposed to be using 8 abilities and rocking their cooldown separately. It was meant to be fast paced, but it's not because there's not enough, opponents.
You think that you were supposed to switch between weapons back and forth?
There's almost no cooldown.
I don't know why
they
the
don't share
opponent thing is
cooldowns.
throwing you off. I don't know why the opponent thing is throwing you off.
But it's like playing a MOBA without opponents. Why?
There are opponents.
Do you play versus AI in Dota? Would you ever? Maybe to try a new hero.
This is persistent.
I just want to also throw it out there that funny thing about the whole automatic thing, you can set it to auto by pressing that little A key right above your 4 button, and basically what it does, it starts at 1 and fills them all up to max in order.
Oh, yeah,
That's how
It's an automated system, yeah.
It's just completely like all in a row. It doesn't do anything useful at all.
I assumed it would do it like in a certain way, and like it would try to optimize it, but I guess you're right. Just does the first one. Pretty funny. Oh, guys, we have more Thieves Gloves. Click I. Look how many Thieves Gloves we have. Do you know what the only purpose of Thieves Gloves are? To crush them to get random gems. That's the only purpose they serve. There is at least like a faction-wide chat. So everyone in the faction has, if you go to Nation, you can talk to everyone at once. And the fact that it's not busy shows the player base is not that, is not that large.
If there is ever, historical, if there's ever an MMO like Lucent Heart with all the dating elements that's called Crush Online or something,
That'd be
very
pretty good. That'd be
similar,
better. I would like
I'm
that.
gonna laugh my ass off. I'm just gonna laugh so goddamn hard at that.
Somebody's funny. Somebody said I never heard of Crush Online, but from the title I assumed to be something like Lucent Heart. No, it's a mixed match of MOBA / MMORPG, and it is persistence though. MMORPG is a fair term.
You know what's funny though about Lucent Heart? Being in a relationship, I felt no motivation to take part in any of its major elements at all.
Probably because they weren't
waifu and IRL waifu can be separate. That's a
yeah,
rule.
that's a fact. You're allowed to have an in-game waifu and out-of-game waifu. All right.
Oh, I didn't know that. I better get on board.
You want to play Lucent Heart with me?
I don't think I've ever
so-
played Lucent Heart.
Well, I think the point I'm trying to make is it's just without all that, it's just a generic MMO.
Yeah.
Like the PvE was not very good for me.
The interface is what killed that game for me. It just looked ugly. Really.
I thought
I
the
feel bad for the
dungeons-
green faction right now.
I thought the dungeons were downright hideous. And that's
Yeah,
what
they
killed
were.
it for me.
I remember the dungeons too. They were like, I think if I remember correctly, they were just really large and bland.
They were very large and very square. That's the thing.
Yes.
That's what a lot of what is it? Free-to-play MMOs do really badly, and it's that all their dungeons have like cube shapes that they just sit all over the place. And it's like you just have like a wall that's cut out in like the perfect cube shapes, like they put it out on a grid. It's just I feel like a lot of free-to-play games do that really poorly.
Thank you. I'm having a blast killing these.
Yeah, we're gonna take over this map pretty soon. Green is really getting crushed.
Aha! They're getting crushed.
Like,
Ouch! That was horrible.
it's kind of the shit. The rock one, the rock dungeon that you have to go into at the beginning, the one with the pathways. That one's kind of like the same thing. It's like all squares.
I kind of want to go level up now. It seems like our faction's got the whole world under control.
I have you now.
But this PvE, like, we have to get 10,000 TP to win this, right? And the hilarious thing is, like, one guy can just throw it completely. You know why? If you can use your strategy skills, right? I'm using my ping. I summoned the siege minion for 500. That took away 500 TP from our goal. So if your players are just trolling, you can make it impossible to win. Another reason it's poorly designed.
I haven't experienced that yet.
I just did it right now. I used my siege minion.
Oh my god! I got two shot by this tower.
Oh shit! There's a boss. We do need siege minions.
But if you kill the boss though, you're fine. You know, so you can't really throw it that much. You just waste your TP rather, not really, to stop it from winning.
I summoned another siege minion. See if we can get it to come over and help with the boss.
Hey,
oh, that's where it's going.
Yeah.
It's going straight for the boss. Okay. Like, it's ignoring everyone and just going straight for the boss.
And it's gonna die in one hit. Yeah, it ran to the boss and died in one hit.
Wow, that
literally one hit.
Okay, so you need to be level 30 for these because of the bosses. Oh.
These choreographed attacks, okay, they're kind of cool, but I'd rather play Master X Master where the dungeon designs are actually pretty well thought out and can be pretty challenging and both rewarding at the same time. This is when we can't do any damage to this. I do 2 damage. We need to go grind.
I'm defending Wind Valley, guys. Oh no, if they go on the JK. It's on my.
Alright, there's 0 chance we're killing this thing. 0 chance. Alright, so I'm gonna go somewhere else now if I can. I'm gonna change. Let's change channels again. We clearly won this channel. Alright, and I think when you change channels, you're fully healed too, and your cooldown is reset. Okay,
I mean, it would make sense because it's the other channel that.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember changing channels just because like I would clear a dungeon, I'd get all the loot I needed, I'd just change channels, just redo it, and everything resets.
Holy moly! 6 people just TP into the zone. I mean, what zone are you guys in again?
I'm right behind you.
What channel are we going to?
Let me use my scroll of return real quick.
The trick is this, guys. Here's the trick.
Oh,
you do your own thing, and then when an ad pops up to go to battle, you just take it, and you go back to what you were doing. I think that's the way to roll.
Let me tell you the actual best part about this game. Let me find Floyd. She's my favorite NPC.
Oh my god.
Alright? I'm gonna show the best part about Crush Online right now.
The real reason you don't like this is there's not enough character selection or in-your-face character customization.
There's actually plenty. I mean, not customization. There's plenty of booby ladies though.
But not for your character.
Yeah.
That's the one thing this game I think lacks is. I get that you're pretty much 2 classes in one, but it doesn't have customization. It's the character choices are a bit.
No, you actually have 3 weapons equipped at once, and then you can unlock more.
Well, I have 3 equipped right now, but I only have 2 that I can switch between.
Yeah, you have to choose which 2 you want in the rotation.
That's a cool system too. But yeah, Master has that as well.
You know
Master X Master PvP.
Okay, I feel like you're fixating on Master X Master right now.
Because it just does this better. I have no other words for this game.
But it doesn't have a persistent war.
Yes, you're right. But the persistent world adds nothing to this game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna try channel 2, see what it looks like.
I'm not ready to accept that it adds nothing.
I've already accepted it.
We should have all played Project Genome.
How was that, Gumby?
I mean, I like it a lot. I'm still playing it, which is shocking.
It's very hard to get around at the beginning. Trying to learn how it works.
I'm liking it too much.
Hey, let's say there was only one. Let's say only channel 1 you could PvP on, right? Another ones there was no PvP enabled. Okay, would that like make it better for you?
It would be an improvement, but the problem there is, it still would have enough players.
Can't go there, Erhan. I don't know what to do, Erhan. We're trapped.
We are
Fights would be
trapped.
meaningless.
But yeah, Sean, what I was
Let's
trying
take
to say is the problem I had with
Oh.
Project Genome is learning how the designers were thinking Like- with each quest. For some of them, it like just straight up gives you no direction
All
at
right,
all.
Gumby, let's
No,
go
I
to
don't
Spirit
mind
Hill.
that, though.
Gumby, let's go to Spirit Hill.
At first,
I don't mind it
that.
either. It's just it's not that I mind it. It's that it's hard to adapt.
You know it's broken,
just
right?
like-
It's supposed to give you direction.
You
Is
mean
the-
for like the go find this?
Yeah,
cell
they're
phone
just
thing?
broken.
Oh, okay.
So that's the big problem right now. But it's actually made me appreciate the environment a lot more. So
You know what's really funny? I just walked through this random battle, right? And there's one other guy in this map doing this crappy PvE stuff with me. And he says, are you from MOBA? I said, MMOs.com now. He's like, old MMO? I'm like, yeah. I left when you did. Nice to see you in a game. I gave him a heart. What are the odds?
There you go.
We find a random player who happens to be, follow me.
I feel like this happens every other Sunday Funday, and every single time you go, "What are the odds?" And
But what are
every
the odds
time-
in this duper of a game?
This is a quality game for quality people. So that's why
Maybe.
he was.
But then again, I'm ready to admit that like I have a certain affinity for bad games, right? I enjoy playing bad games sometimes, games like War
We
Mode.
know.
And, yeah, exactly. So maybe your affinity, Altai and Matt, are to this bad game. You know, it's possible. So that because obviously I'm ready to admit I know Heroes World sucks, but I enjoy
the
it.
bar isn't this low. The bar goes far lower. That's what I don't get. The bar is much lower.
Yeah.
Come on.
And first of
you
all,
know
this game works, right? We played games that we had technical issues playing,
it.
right?
Was that a
Yes.
French game we played?
So,
we
A,
couldn't
this
even work.
Energy Heroes.
Yeah.
Energy Hero.
Okay,
So-
obviously, the Energy Heroes is not in the same league. The games that don't work are in the same league.
Okay.
They don't even count.
This game's got borderless window. Okay, it just works. You can launch.
The fact that you can launch a game is not like, oh, what a great game. You can launch it.
Okay, no, there's a lot of games that are buggy as hell.
I don't know if that. I don't
Alright,
think
I
it's.
don't know.
I don't know. You can't leave during a war with other nations. What?
I don't fucking.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember any that were as obscenely buggy, but I know what Erhan's talking about.
Sky Mist Lake. Let's go there.
I'm in the Angry River, guys.
Where's the Angry River?
It's like the what's that? The lazy
Okay,
river.
so,
It's like the lazy river,
Omer-
but the Angry River.
Omer, if you got
What's
any
up?
rings of life, you should be able to get the red crystals from them.
Don't worry, I have so many swordsman gloves. It's uncanny. I need to throw. I have no inventory slots left. I need to crush these.
Alright, is it time for me to go back to PvP?
Hey, you want to take this black Aliber? We'll challenge the first
Sure.
battle room.
Maximum number of players this war is reached.
Oh,
You can
I don't like
Okay,
that.
one thing that bothers me though, I want to throw this out there. There's all this gear and stuff, right? And not all of it is like the best, and you have different builds. You have all these crafting materials. There's crafting. You can't trade.
You can't party either.
I know. There's no party system. You can't trade.
There's
And that
auction. There's
kinda-
the auction house though.
And I feel like that kind of lends credence to my whole. It feels like they had a MOBA that they just decided, hey, let's make an MMO instead. The MOBA market's dead, guys. Let's make an MMO.
Oh my God! You know, Matt, you remember how you said it's hard to get money. You need like a lot of money. Every thief glove sells for 53,298.
No, I didn't say it was hard to get a lot of money. I said it was obscenely expensive for everything.
Whoa, there's a
No,
big boss.
but crushing only costs 1,000, right? And I thought that was expensive at first. But when you sell, I have like 20 of these thief gloves,
Run.
and they
Yeah,
sell
we can't
for
beat 'em.
an oddly specific amount: 53,298. I am so rich now. Easy money, boys.
Yeah, no, they didn't balance the sale prices at all.
Not at all. This makes no sense.
So where are you guys?
Yo, I am rich.
Channel 1, Sky Mist Lake.
So this is like
I
Diablo
want to
style
see
gold
the
being
food.
useless. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go decompose some artifacts. Let's see
Oh,
what
I'm
we
getting
get.
some fragment spellstones, baby.
And why does it take like? Why do I have to wait 5 seconds for this decompose thing to work? I demand
I just
instant
lagged
results.
out. I'm completely frozen.
Alright,
I'm gonna blame that on the servers being in Europe.
Mmm.
I do have a Ring of Life. I should probably put this on. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Those sell for
Miss Lake.
70k.
Okay. Auto move, close. Yes.
Alright, do I have anything else
Okay.
to crush?
That is not auto moving, you piece of shit.
I need more EP to wear this disaster. Alright, I don't know. I think I've had my fill of Crush Online. I'll do some PvE real quick so people can see some quality PvE. I'll go kill some.
Oh, me and Gumble are gonna take this PvE map
Oh yeah?
in a second. Yeah, 9800 out of 10,000.
Actually, I'm not even certain if that does anything. I'm pretty sure you still have to kill
Oh,
the
but yeah, you're right. It does. We just won.
Oh, nice.
All right, the map is
I think
ours.
The easiest way I can put how I feel about this game and what market I feel it has is the people who play like browser games and stuff. This is going to be like their introduction to PvP games.
But here's the problem. I feel like the gaming market, every aspect is a winner take all market where the top 10% of games capture 99.9% of the player base. And a half decent game, it might as well be zero because no one's gonna play it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And when you reach to the bottom of the half decent games, nobody's gonna play it.
Omar, but okay. Imagine you just want. Imagine you grew up playing. You're young. You're like 8,
all right,
right?
I'm 8.
Okay. You grew up playing like Candy Crush, maybe Clash of Clans, maybe Clash Royale a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Now you got a computer. You got a laptop. You know, Fisher Price. You know, my first laptop from your parents, right? And you want to play a game. If you try a game like League, right? Some people will like it. Some 8-year-olds will like it.
All right.
But you gotta play for 100 hours before you can figure out what's going on.
You're 8
right?
years old. You got all the time in the world.
Oh, but the first time they play, they're gonna run down, they get hit by towers, and they're gonna die, and they're gonna quit. Okay, a lot of people. This
No.
game, at least you can jump in, you can figure it out. Like you can't really die too easily at the beginning. You know, you'll rummage your way through.
But you can say if you play MapleStory, you'll rummage your way through it too, or any other like game.
Oh, okay, those are also good games. What do you want from me?
That's not entirely
Also,
true.
Altai, are
I've
you
played
saying this is a
plenty
good
of
game?
games.
Altai, are you saying this is a good game? I want on the record.
No, it's a good.
No, 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Casual.
I want an Altai 1 to 10.
Fine.
Hey, we don't have
No,
money.
no,
Right? We're not doing one
I'll
to
give it a
10.
solid 6. I'll give it a solid 6.
Oh my
No,
god.
these don't exist. It is poor, fair, good, great, excellent.
Altai, what
Come
do you
on.
want to give it?
Fair. I'll give it fair or good.
You want to give this game a good? A good would be our
Fair.
6.
A fair.
You do realize a good is a 6, right? And he said 6.
Yeah, fine. It's like 6 then. Good. It's a good game.
Oh my god.
I had more
round
fun.
table.
Round
Hold
table.
on.
Round
Let's bring up
table.
Sunday Fundays, alright? I'm gonna go to YouTube, search our past Sunday Fundays.
Oh my god,
No, that's not
this
fair.
is
That's,
great.
that's a relative argument.
No, yeah.
This is great. I cannot wait to hear this one. I'm excited. Come on, Altai.
Alright. Let's see here. This is better than. I had more fun with this than, let's say, games like. I'm trying to compare just MMORPGs here. I had more fun than Hero Wars.
No, not at all.
What?
What? Altai, you are so out of loop.
What? I'm not allowed-
Yeah, I can't agree with that at all.
Nobody
fair.
can, because that was nonsense.
You don't have to agree.
All right. I mean, you're subjectively wrong. It's like saying I enjoy eating a bowl of turd. You might, you might not be lying, but
It's like saying I'd rather go to Golden Corral for seafood than go
Metal
to the
Salt,
nice
what was
local
that?
seafood
Metal Salt.
restaurant.
Metal Stuff was kind of forgettable.
that was forgettable. That might be the only valid comparison.
Let me go to Ryan's for steak instead of, like Outback Steakhouse or something. That's what you're basically saying.
Yeah. You cannot compare. I can't believe you said this is better than Hero Wars.
What did we do in Hero Wars? We just cleared the maps one by one, just like this, and you complaining about
What
this.
about this? Is it hurts my brain.
Hero Wars
I can't do it anymore.
challenging.
This game is
Hero
literally
Hero Wars
zero.
was not challenging.
Much more than this.
What? I just ran around clicking one button.
Because we carried your ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got-
Shit.
I had
No,
top
I got
damage
to the
every
level-
time.
I got
Come
to
even
that
once,
level
I
by
think.
ourselves. No, what level did we have to get to for Hero Wars before we played together? Like 20 or something as well, right?
No.
Um,
It was from the beginning, basically.
I don't think it was from the beginning. I remember getting.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked, boys. This is supposed to be a round table summary.
Hold
of
up.
our field.
Round
hold
table
up, hold
summary.
up. Oh, I'm not done. All right.
Well,
You guys,
hurry up.
we did Hero Wars twice, okay?
yes,
The
and I had
first
fun
one,
both times.
No, I wasn't there for the first one. So I had to catch up, right?
Okay.
When I caught up, at no point to my catch up did I feel at all challenged.
Okay. Great. In this game, it's
I
not
was-
challenge. That part equals out. The challenge equals
Okay,
out. There's no
that
challenge
part
out.
equals out. Okay.
Okay. Now what? At least I had fun attacking
What else
enemies.
you got?
'Cause The
You
combat
don't
was
want a
fun.
screen time
Combat
here.
was fun. Combat here is brain dead. It hurts to play the combat here. What am I doing? I'm
The
corralling these
same combat
monsters.
as League of Legends. There's 4 skills. What are you
There's
talking
no
about?
combat. The PV is a joke. I tag one enemy once. A higher level player one shots. I get full kill credit and full loot for it. What am I playing?
Yeah, that's awesome.
What is
That's a
this?
problem with the kill credit.
That's
That's a very specific problem.
It's such a disaster of a game. It's honestly like, hey, if they stuck to their MOBA element and just let me queue for the MOBA in a fair environment.
Why are you saying? This just seems like you don't like persistent worlds. You prefer
No.
stages.
No.
Yeah.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm enjoying it. It's persistent world.
It
The,
doesn't have
the persistence adds
PvP.
nothing.
Well, it does have PvP, but
Zero.
that's not the point.
Imagine
I'm
Tetris had a
incorrect.
persistent
That has
world.
PvP.
Where you
Final
could like
Fantasy 14 has-
Alta. Imagine the Tetris is a persistent world, okay? The only persistent world is you just click and you just go to a different like Tetris map, and it's basically it's still one player, but it's persistent world.
Listen, I'm about to kill this Nexus, right? And when I
Yes.
kill it, the little green map's gonna turn blue and to say achievement, victory on my screen. I like that.
You can get that from playing Chinese an idle game or a Chinese browser
Yeah,
game.
well,
too.
that's why Idol gets so popular. What do you want from me? People like him.
All right, guys. For the record, Altai would give Crush Online good.
A 6
He
out
gives
of
it
10.
a good game. A good
game.
game. So when Altai recommends a game, keep in mind Crush
By the
Online
way,
is a
we've
good
been playing
game.
this for an hour and a half.
I am dying to quit, but you guys, I don't want to quit by myself because you guys.
I quit already.
All right.
All right.
Can we get our own rating system around the
I had
table
more
besides
fun
just
table.
the all-time?
Round table.
I had more
Gumby,
fun than
Gumby.
Heroes of
Okay,
Might.
Altai loves Crush Online.
I said good. I didn't say I loved it.
Okay,
Gumby.
so I'm gonna go give you my score. I'm gonna
Fine,
give
Matt.
this. Okay, objectively, using the rating scale how it is
Okay.
supposed to be used. Okay, like I'd say it's probably around a 6. Like
Oh,
it
what?
works. Everything works. It has
Oh.
decent ideas that maybe fall a little flat, and it just. I mean, it's a game that works, and you can play it. And
Okay.
if people were playing,
Matt,
it
your
might
scale.
be
Matt,
fun.
your scale is if a game works, it's automatically a good. What world do we live in where
If
above
a
average
game
means
works,
it works?
it's automatically a fair. You should give it at least
No!
4 points for
No!
it working.
So Matt,
No.
if I give you an essay, if I hand in my test with my name on it, do you give me at least a 40%, 20% just for putting my name on it? I put my name on, I give, but you got it back.
But that's not an essay. Okay, that's like
They do that.
saying that's like saying I'm gonna give you a 4 just because you put a world that you can walk around in. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying everything that it intends to do works.
If it didn't work, it'd be even more cringy. But I don't see how you can give a game a good just because it functions.
No, I can give it a fair because it functions.
Okay.
And
Hold
as
up, hold
exactly as it's supposed to.
All right, so Matt gave its rating. Okay, everything
Okay.
works. I
Fine.
agree.
Okay, Matt, you got
some
a 6.
interesting concepts, which I agree. He gave his score. All right, Sean, you go next.
Okay, since I actually understand how reviews work, I'm gonna go ahead and give this the actual score, which is a 2 out of 5, which is a fair in the MMOs.com book, and that is as objective as criticism gets, which is not objective. So the reason why it gets a 2 out of 5 is because while sure it works, but I don't think a game working has anything to do in a review score. That's a different conversation. Maybe we'll do that later. But it's just that sure, it's fine. It's just bland. But I think but just because a game is fair doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's kind of bland. It's surface level passive value. You play it mindlessly. That's fine. I think what Crush Online is, it's a great, interesting idea that in practice just wasn't balanced enough in practice to be valuable. I had fun. I disagree with the whole Hero Wars thing, but it's a fair game. Omer, you're probably right in saying that it will be dead in a couple of months, but that's also because it was trying to do something too unique, and it did not give us the balance between the two aspects, the PvE mode and the PvP mode that would be needed to make it work. So I don't know how you guys are getting a 6, but that's a different conversation. Good for you though.
I'm giving it a poor.
A poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think on my
You're high.
on my rating scale, I think that it's a 6. I mean, I have very specific examples that I sit at like everything, and
I
it's-
don't know.
All right, my turn. My turn. I'm gonna poor. There are some redeemable, cool ideas in the game, but as a whole, the persistence doesn't work. Click M, for some reason, you just lose territories too. If I click M on my map, half territories are gray. So I guess every once in a while they just disappear for whatever reason. All right, so the persistence doesn't work. There's 5 channels. Every channel has its own persistent map. It adds 0 value to the game. Running around, participating in 15 versus 0 combat is meaningless. Running around, and optimal play, if you actually care about capturing territory, is doing the 15 versus 1. Going by just walking and doing these meaningless maps that have no challenge. It's just not fun. Combat in the PvE element, it's not fun. It encourages it sitting and AFK grinding to get gear, or just sitting to just get just kill enemies over and over again in dungeons. I've seen people do it. It's the redeemable features is the ideas with the gear upgrading systems. I gave it a poor specifically because I do think the game will be dead, and I would discourage anyone from investing any time into this game because it's going to be dead. Because because combat is not fun. Because
that's not a fair win rate game.
No, combat is here's a way how you rate a game. Combat is not fun. The core persistent elements adds no value in my opinion.
Okay, that's better.
The player base and the numbers are completely skewed where combat becomes 15 versus 0 as we've seen already. The actual skill tree, if you click K, your master tree, it feels almost garbage. Ability power +3. I get 1% more mana. I get like 3% spell vamp. These numbers seem so small, so insignificant that they might as well just not be there because how small they are. The switching between channels disconnects you every time. If there's a lot of other little buggy problems where I was trying to do this quest where I have to kill this that communicator, the skeleton communicator that you complete Altai, but the problem was it was already killed in the channel I was in, right? So it wasn't there. I was running around looking for it. It's just not there. And I realized, and 10 minutes later, I'm still in the dungeon looking for it. The dungeon timer hits 0. You're disconnected. I have to reconnect, and then I teleport outside the dungeon. I have to go back in the dungeon, and yes, it reset. It's there. None of this stuff. Like, why does this disconnect me when that goes to 0? Just kick me out of the dungeon. Why am I disconnected switching channels?
To probably stop the AFK.
It just, yeah, that makes sense over there too. But if they just kick out of the dungeon, there's nothing to kill outside the dungeon anyway, so it would stop that automatically. But I just don't think the game is fun.
No, that's fair.
However,
I just want to point out that I said that any game that like functions as it should get about a 4 out of 10, and Sean said is in an objective way.
There's no such thing as objective
4 out of
criticism.
10.
Hold up.
I was objective. He gave it a 4 out of 10. I just want to point that out.
Hold up.
No, I gave it a 2 out of 5.
What was the second game we played last week?
No, it's not. That's you're confusing two different scales.
Kaboom.
Kaboom's better than this.
No, Kaboom's not better than this.
Okay, in mathematics, 2 out of 5 is literally.
Kaboom is more fun.
Oh, we have two different conversations going here. Let me clear this up. On our rating scale, it goes from poor to excellent. Don't try and confuse it with the 1 through 10 scale, because the 1 through 10 scale exists in its own term. We can have that conversation at a later time, but they're not equal, and I will defend that to the grave. Now go ahead.
This is better than Kaboom.
This is way better than Kaboom.
There we go.
I had more fun in Kaboom. A garbage game. But this is more complex. Doesn't mean it's better.
What?
This is more complex. That's all it is.
Kaboom was just laggy. It didn't make any sense. What was fun about that? I don't understand.
I had more fun playing it. Because I had objectives. Alrighty?
What?
The game had an objective that felt I can work towards. Here, the territory wars are clearly meaningless. You don't get anything for these.
I feel like Omer's hung up on the whole I play League and this is ruining my whole League idealistic thing.
No, this game will be
you
0. It's so obvious.
Territory. What do you get in Kaboom for killing people? Nothing.
But Kaboom doesn't have a persistent world. This is trying to add meaning, and it just falls flat and falls on his face.
Don't ignore that part if it bothers you. Just.
Well, they try to do something, it just doesn't work, and they're better off not doing it. If they didn't have that garbage,
ready?
We could actually play the game.
Work. Nothing in Kaboom works, so this shouldn't bother me.
What do you mean? You go in and you shoot people. By the way, Kaboom is a mobile game. Do you not know that? You can play on mobile.
Yeah, I did know that.
Okay, so
it's awful. Is it not awful?
It is awful.
Okay.
That's like a 1 out of 5. This is a 0 out of 5, right? That's the difference. I'd probably give both a poor. But this would be, I had more fun in Kaboom. But again, you've heard my hate for this game, and
yeah, I think
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, boys.
I'm ready to admit, I do like some crappy games like War Mode, and so in the context of Altai defending it too. I mean, maybe he likes this bad game the same way I like War Mode. You know, I can admit that War Mode's a bad game, and I can still like it. So.
I just still think it's aiming for the same market as a lot of the browser MMOs are.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And that's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
All right. Also, I don't think League and this are even in the same comparison. At least
yeah, this is better than League.
Yeah, clearly. They're not even the same running. That's the same kind of game. All right, that's it for this one. I got hit
It's
stop
free.
recording. This game. It's
free.
free. It's free.
It's on Steam. It's 800 megabytes.
Oh, hold
or
on,
less.
hold on. The keyword. It works. Remember? It works.
It works. It works.
It does launch. It gives
That
it
is
one-
not